Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do a little bit of an update video. I've been doing a few of those lately. There will be lots more to come because 'tis a season to see new growth happening, maybe some blooms, maybe, I don't know, just interesting things. And also you guys asked to see things and I don't put them in every video. I really should. I should start the day off with a little bit of an update. I don't know. Maybe I'll change the structure of some of my videos at some point soon, and yeah, I don't know. Change is good. So one of the ones that was asked to show was the pink Buttercups. It's a variety of Maxillaria. It's really, really cool. Remember when we planted these, they really didn't start to grow, and I was worried that they maybe wouldn't, and because I've tried growing them in the past, and they never really amounted to anything. And eventually they started to sprout here. They're under the grow lights, but they're really stretching. The stretching's so bad. I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see them there with my hand behind? I'll take a still photo here at the end and I'll apply it in the corner. You can see the buds are starting to come up. Right now these are not a perfect looking specimen by any means. They really need to go outside. There was a little bit of aphid action going on, and as you can see, there are some droopy, you can't really see that, there's some droopy leaves. That's from when I was trying to poke the aphids off. Yeah, I'm glad it's alive. Let's leave it at that. It will go outside in the summertime. They are supposed to be hardy to this zone, so I just started them inside to give them a head start, get the bulbs to start growing. Because when I've tried to grow them in the spring, maybe when I buy the bulbs are no longer viable. So I wanted to give it a head start. I wanted to get it to start growing before I planted it outside. Excuse me. So that is that. Stay tuned for more updates in the summertime. They will be beautiful. They should have like a bluish gray foliage, bluish green. Sorry, no, they're kind of grayish, and a beautiful pink flower. When I've grown them in the past, they've been quite small. Very, very, very short plants. This is very tall in comparison to what I'm used to seeing. So anyway, next one is the beautiful, beautiful little Amaryllis next to my face. It's a small Amaryllis. It's beautiful. It's so little. This one is Scarlet Baby. Had to look at the tag there. I've got so many Amaryllis, as you know. This one's doing really, really magnificent. What I have noticed is down in the bulb, the two bloom spikes that it received this year really used up the energy in the bulb. It's just mushy. I can feel the firmness in the bulb underneath, but there's all kinds of dead husks of the paper around the bulb. And that's what happens. And that's why it's good to not get your Amaryllis to flower every year. Maybe every second season, or maybe every season and a half if you have good growing conditions. You really want to feed the bulb. The bulb will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and the bigger the bulb, the bigger the show. So maybe next year I'll try not to have this one flower again. Also, it's using up its energy to produce a little baby. This one, if you can remember, when we potted it, there was a baby coming off the side. So the main bulb might be nourishing that. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates on this one. I love this flower. It's so pretty. Against my hand, it's such a small, delicate, not really delicate, but dainty little flower. It's really pretty. I love the color. It's very rich. Let's move that off to the side. Another update. The good old Cycopsis. It's a tall one. I don't want it to hit the rafters above me. I've been saying I'm going to repot this for a very, very long time. Very long time. I think since I got it. And that was maybe, I'm going to say, close to 2 years ago now. And still not done. Nope, still not done. It produced a new growth, and the new growth is right here. And the pseudobulb is there as well, and it's just recently, and I've showed you, it started producing another flower spike. And this is the top of the newest flower spike right here, as I get my fingers out of the way. But I really wanted to show you, it's starting to open a new flower. It's really pretty. I'm going to try to be careful. I don't want to break it. But in a few days, maybe even tomorrow, it's going to be open. One of the viewers here said that they resemble a samurai. I really think it does resemble a samurai. The swords are the excuse me, the long tips on top of the flower. Really cool. Another one that people wanted to see an update on, and it's a fairly fun one. It's the, I'll lift it up. I'm trying to water. I'm giving it a really good watering. The date palm that we grew from seed. I kept one, and because I don't really have space for several, it doesn't really grow very quickly for me, especially over the wintertime. The wintertime, it just stands still. It likes warmer temperatures, and as you know, I keep things on the dry side in the winter, and it really doesn't respond well to that. It doesn't die, but it doesn't do anything. So I'm giving it a deep root water right now. I've got it sitting in a pot full of water, and I'm just letting it soak. I'll let it soak for about 10 minutes. As you probably know, there are times that I say I'm going to let it soak for 10 minutes, and then it soaks for 3 days, because I walk away and I forget. So bad. But this one, after the video, I will take it out. So yeah, it looks nice. They're starting to get leaves that are starting to look like they're going to divide. Rather than just being the singular strap leaf. And I also have this interesting little plant. I don't know that it's going to come into focus because of the autofocus is turned off. I don't know what type of plant this is, and if anybody knows what it is, I would love to have a name. I don't know. I took a cutting of it one time, and I forgot to take the name of the plant down, but I thought it was really interesting. It reminded me of a Hoya. I don't believe it's a Hoya, though. And another purchase that I made today, a spur of the moment at the garden center. It is a Maxillaria Variegata. Here is the tag. I will take a photo of the flower and put it up here. It's a really cute one. It is fragrant. It doesn't have the fragrance like the coconut that normal the Maxillaria tenuifolia has, but it does have the similar characteristics of the Maxillaria tenuifolia, where the pseudobulbs will stack themselves on top of each other. So here's a main bulb here, and then just above it here is the next bulb up. And the next one will grow on top of it. It's really cool. I will keep you guys updated on the Maxillaria situation. I haven't had Maxillarias long enough to really give you good care instructions on how I look after mine. But they like higher light, a little bit less than a Cattleya, maybe around the Cattleya orchid amount of light. During the summertime, they like to be watered really well, and during the wintertime, they have a dry rest. So you'll watch it when the media becomes dry. You'll give it a drink. Let it dry out again between waterings. You don't want it to be moist. I guess in their natural habitat they have a rainy season and then a dry season. So you want to try to mimic the growing season as best you can. But the flowers are really cute. They're quite small. Again, photo up top. You can see what I'm looking at. Really cute. So stay tuned for more Maxillaria videos, because I like these little things. They're really cool. They resemble grass. Actually, let me get the other Maxillaria here, the Maxillaria tenuifolia, and let's compare them. Here is the Maxillaria tenuifolia. This one seems to have more strap-like leaves, really small, like grassy, where this one has a wider leaf. So very interesting. The two very similar in nature, but this one is it's more grass-like than this one. But they're both grass-like. Anyway, make your own decisions. So yeah, I can't wait to really experiment with growing these. This one was $24.99, but I had a coupon for $20 off, so it actually cost me $4.99. Can't go wrong with that price. And this one was $15, a tenuifolia. So anyway, that was a bunch of things that we had to update today. If there's anything else that you want to see updates on, please let me know. I have so much stuff on the go here. I apologize, I can't put everything in an update. Eventually we'll make it, but unfortunately I can't do them all at the same time. So be patient with me. I'll write it down that you want to see updates. and I will do it very, very soon. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got this one. This one people have been asking for, and I've been saying, I don't know that I want to show you because it's just it's a mess in here, but it's not a mess. It's been doing so well. These are the Venus flytraps that I started from seed. I keep this thing closed because there is an infestation of soil mites. You know, sometimes I've been reading about soil mites, and they are almost prone to a peat-based soil. You know when you look at the soil and it just looks like it's moving and you're like, that's not right. That's not right. And then you get a closer look and they're little teeny, like little lice in the soil. So anyway, that's inside here. It's contained, so I don't really like opening this container. But you know what? There's a Venus flytrap in there. So the baby traps are so small that I'm like, what the heck do I feed this thing? I don't know. So it's been eating the mites. Yes, it has. So I've been looking in there from time to time, maybe twice, and some of the traps are closed, so they're eating the mites. So fantastic! Why not? It's growing its own food. Anyway, in the springtime, we'll do a transplant, and we'll check this out in greater detail and give it a new home that's not in this gross green thing. So I'll bring you a little bit closer and we'll check this out. I want to bring you in closer because I can't focus really good with this camera the way that it is at the moment. So I'll look down here for a second. Can you see these? There's the ones that we started from seed, and I had a lot of deaths. Not because of the mites, but because I let it dry out a long time ago. But it looks like some of them are starting to grow back from seed. Either that's seed or that's sphagnum moss starting to grow here. But these are doing really well. As you could probably see, I don't know whether you're able to see, but the traps are starting to close. Does it look like the soil is moving? Well, it is. It's kind of gross. I don't want to leave this open too long, but I will get some miticide, and I'm going to just spray around the side that the plants aren't on. But they seem to be doing okay. I check on this from time to time, like I said, but I don't really open it. I make sure it's still moist. And yeah, anyway, that is the Venus flytraps that we started from seed. So anyway, let's close this up so they don't escape. I will take some miticide and deal with those in just a moment. Give it a little spray. And yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Again, if there's anything that you want to see updates on that you haven't seen in quite a while, maybe I don't have that plant anymore. There have been older videos that people have been watching and I don't have that anymore, and it's hard to break that to people. I've been doing this channel for a number of years, and things sometimes move out to make room for other new things. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hello, we do videos very regularly here, and yeah, enjoy your day, happy growing, and show me what you're growing. I know that you guys grow some beautiful stuff that makes mine look like a disaster area. But yeah, show me. Join the Facebook page, Plants and Things What's Growing. Also, there's the Plants and Things page on Facebook. I don't travel there very often. The best place to find me is Plants and Things What's Growing. And yeah. Anyway, happy growing, everyone. Let's just end this now. This one's not doing so well. The Ludicea is doing fantastic, so I'm going to take it out of the pot that it's in, and I'm going to pot it in the same media that the Ludicea is in. This one is Maxillaria